Hello and welcome to the Human Synergistics Transformation Awards. I'm Shaun McCarthy. I am the chairman of the company in Australia and New Zealand. And these awards are designed to recognise and celebrate the considerable achievements that these organisations have undertaken in order to provide evidence of cultural transformation. And the textbooks will tell us that cultural transformation is not easy to achieve, and in fact it isn't achieved by magic. It's achieved through considerable forethought, planning and effort. These organisations have achieved something quite remarkable. These organisations have been able to measure their cultures, equate it to their present performance, do some things and then remeasure their culture to show quantifiable evidence of cultural transformation. So what do we mean by cultural transformation? For that matter, what do we mean by culture? And culture is the shared values, norms and expectations that govern the way people interact with each other and approach their work. And put very simply, it's how do I believe I am expected to behave in order to fit in, get things done, get ahead in this organisation. So we're measuring behavioural norms, if you like. We're measuring how people believe they are expected to behave. So the notion of changing that is a very, very adventurous one. By cultural transformation, we mean taking a typical organisational culture, which unfortunately is about reinforcing defensive behaviours, reinforcing behaviours that in fact do not help the organisation be effective, and changing that to what we call constructive styles, constructive behaviours, constructive norms. Taking cultures that are typically critical, are somewhat power-oriented, where people do not want to take responsibility, that people are punished, to cultures where people are rewarded, people are encouraged, and people can see, most importantly, that their personal effort can make a genuine difference. That's not done easily. That's done by organisations focusing on what is causing their culture to be as it is now, looking at how they structure the organisation, looking at the systems that they have put in place throughout the organisation, looking at how they design jobs throughout the organisation, and most importantly, looking at how they lead. So a major part of culture change involves people learning new ways to lead. Leadership development, leadership change. What we find with these organisations that they have adopted new structures, that they have adopted new systems that actually support people to do well rather than limit people, that their leaders have changed, that their leaders have changed the way that they behave towards others. So we see them shift from cultures which are primarily defensive, which are about criticism, which are about punishment, which are about lack of development, which are about lack of encouragement, to cultures that are about facilitating people's performance, that are about encouraging people to perform well and supporting those people to do well. And there's two really, really critical outcomes in these constructive cultures. That you as a member of that organisation can go home at the end of the day and feel that your effort made a real difference. That's absolutely critical. And secondly, you can see and feel that you are recognised and respected as an individual with something genuine to offer that organisation. Human Synergistics have been measuring culture now for in excess of 20 years. The whole notion is to look at the relationship between the organisation's culture and the performance of that organisation. We've been able to see some quite remarkable links. And most importantly, with these 20 organisations that you'll see in these pages, you'll see the link between the change in culture and the improvement in performance. That's what it's about. It's not just about making it a great place to work. It's making it a great organisation in every sense of the word. And that's the other reason for putting these pages together. We thought we could help these organisations reinforce to the world at large that in fact these are great places to work, that in their marketplace, amongst their competitors if you like, these are the few organisations that have genuinely achieved a culture in which if you were working there, you could see that your personal effort makes a difference and you are respected as an individual. So enjoy the information on these sites. It is my pleasure to bring these to you.